You are tuned in to Kids
In the Pit. Shoot him by the gun. They never knew I would
Gonna be here for the interview?
I hope so.
Nice.
She'll probably get bored and then she'll just like wander off. But
Okay.
she had a stressful day today because, like I said, we were at the recording studio and like Jesse was like yelling and screaming and singing and stuff, and she was just like, "What the heck is wrong with that guy?" And actually, I got Cheetah from Jesse because Jesse was like fostered her, and so she has like a relationship with him from the first like 2 months of her life. But then she doesn't really see him that much, so she's like kind of tripped out, like, "Oh yeah, that guy smells like familiar, but who's that guy again?"
It's funny. Wait, so you guys are like recording. Is that like the same album with Chuck Reagan singing on that one song that you guys released?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
We started recording like Jared and I started recording in August of not the August that just passed, but the August before that,
Oh
and then
wow.
we finished all like all the drums, and I did all the guitars. Jesse did a couple of guitars, but I did almost all the guitars, and we were done like maybe in February. And tomorrow Jesse will finally be done with the vocals. But like he was supposed to do the vocals in like July, finish the vocals in July, but then he goes, "Hey guys, I gotta tell you something." We're like, "What?" He goes, "I gotta stop." And we're like, "Oh, okay, why?" He goes, "I gotta do a Stick to Your Guns record now." So like he stopped our record for like 3 months because they had to go do Stick to Your Guns. So
Wow. Um, so I mean my band is recording. Wait, we never started the podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna start now. But I was just gonna say that my band's recording December 22nd.
nice.
Yeah, we're recording a few songs. I'm gonna actually start the podcast now because I don't know. I forgot. Okay. Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids of the Pit podcast. Today I'm joined by Sergie Loobkoff. I think I got it right.
Whoa.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
scary.
Nice. So he's from Ways Away and Samiam. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, great pronunciation.
Thank you.
I got scared for you because even I look at it and I go, "Man, that's a weird one. How do you say that?"
Yeah. Um yeah, I think I met you for the first time at Fest when Ways Away played at like 1 a.m., right? It was somewhere
Uh,
around there.
Wait, you mean like 2 years ago?
No, at the most recent fest.
Oh no, I met you and your dad the day before at Orlando.
You did? Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Forgot
yeah,
about the with Howard that show with Howard Music, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I like said. I mean, I we definitely talked more the second day, but I think I at the first one I just like said hi.
No, I think you said my dad wants to buy a hat.
Oh yeah, you were doing merch, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't remember.
that's
It
what I'm
was a
talking.
bigger moment for me than for you. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm kidding, but though. But yeah, we did talk more at the second. Yeah, second time. Didn't you like get me into Ways Away because the like doors guy wasn't letting people in or something?
Yeah. I didn't get you. I was talking to you and your mom, and some guy. And the guy kind of said, "Hey," he didn't know that we had already met. And he was like, "Hey, this kid wants to go see your band. Can you get him in?" And then Chuck from Hot Water came running in and goes, "We got to go. You got to get us into the show too." And then I don't know how everyone got in, but everyone ended up getting in. I think different
Yeah,
ways.
it's crazy. But yeah, how was Fest for you? We didn't get to see your like regular set because it kind of clashed with Flatliners a little bit, and we
Oh
had
yeah.
to get to Flatliners because they were only playing once and you guys were playing twice.
Yeah. That's cool. How were they? They were good, right?
They were great. Yeah.
It was good. I like I had
And
a lot
then
of
twice.
fun at Fest, and I had a a lot of time away, like in Gainesville, away from Fest, because I don't know if you met Chad, the bass player, but he lives in Gainesville. And so, like, usually we stay near where the stages are, and I go see millions of bands and stuff. But this time I got to like sort of like pretend I was in Gainesville, like just visiting a friend, kind of. Like I saw like 3 bands only.
Nice. Yeah.
Which is I've been to Fest like 8 times, so like
Wow.
sometimes it kind of feels like Groundhog's Day or something like that. So it's like it was kind of nice just to be in Gainesville.
Nice. Yeah, I've been to 3 fests.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 fests now. But yeah, it was the first fest I've ever played, which was very fun.
Hell yeah. How was your show?
Yeah, it was great.
What was the club called?
It was where you guys played, but you guys played in the backyard. We played inside, so it was at the
Oh,
Palomino.
Pool Hall?
Yeah,
Oh, neat.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So pretty cool. I think it would have been a little better if we played where you guys played on the like in the like backyard place. That was cool, but it was still fun either way. So
Heck yeah. Your first fest. Yeah.
yeah,
10
hopefully,
years from now, you go, remember that?
yep. Hopefully, I'll play next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
So wait, what are you doing? Well, for those that don't know, what are you doing, Sam I Am and Ways Away?
I play guitar and I write most of the music.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then why did I just zone out? I don't know. My brain just paused. Okay,
So I could
sorry.
have probably given you a better answer.
It's fine.
I also do the
That's good
artwork
enough.
for both bands.
Yeah.
And I do
Um,
artwork for lots of bands.
wait, what'd you say?
And I also do artwork for lots of bands.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you were an artist. I mean, I know
Yeah.
you're an artist, but not an artist, like not a
Yeah.
paper artist.
But that's what I pretty much really do for a living. I just play music for fun.
Nice. So what year did like each of your bands start, and have you like always been a member of them?
Yeah. Samiam started in 1990, so that's 34 years ago.
Wow.
And yeah, me and the singer started it. And then Ways Away started, um, I guess at the end of 2019. And me and the drummer and a different bass player started that band. It was kind of weird because I met the bass player and the bass player goes, "Hey, do you want to jam?" He was just like a guy that likes Sam I Am, that he's in a really big band called Trapped Under Ice. Have you ever heard of that band?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, he likes Sam I Am, and he was like, we hit it off, and he was like, "Hey, if you ever want to jam, like I live in LA now." And I go, "Oh, okay, sure." And then I go, "Hey, well, I actually know another, his name's Jared." And I go, "I know another guy named Jared that plays drums." And he goes, "Oh, heck. Me and Jared have always wanted to play in a band together." And I was like, "Oh, well, that was easy." Um, but I never really thought I was going to start a band or anything, because like finding a drummer and a bass player and a guitar player, that's one thing, but finding like a singer, that's pretty hard. Like, well, it's probably not that hard to find just any old singer, but to find a singer that like I'd be proud of, like supporting, standing behind, and like and being in a band with. It's kind of hard to find like a really good singer. But they brought in Jesse, and I never even heard of Stick to Your Guns, and he wasn't like a Sam I Am fan or anything like that. So we became friends and bandmates, just kind of like organically, where we were just like, we liked playing with each other. It wasn't like I was like, "Oh, I'm such a big Stick Your Guns fan, I want to play with this guy," and he wasn't like, "Oh, I'm such a big Sam I Am fan, I want to play with that guy." It was nothing like that. And both the Jareds were really close friends, and toured like millions of times with Jesse. In fact, when I first heard Stick to Your Guns, I just went to YouTube and a song came in, probably a song but I don't know what the name of it is. And it was one of the kind of songs that has some singing in it, but most of it was pretty metal, and most of it was like kind of screaming. And I looked at YouTube And I was like, what the heck are these guys talking about? Like, what makes them think that this guy that's screaming, like, "Wah," would want to play the kind of music that I play? And what makes them think that I, would want to play with a singer that goes, "Wah." And but then I learned more about Stick to Guns and heard his voice and it's melodic and yeah, it just all worked out. But like my first impression when they said, "Hey, what about this guy?" was like, "Are you guys crazy?" It's like what? Because like I mean, I don't know if you've heard Samiam before, but Samiam is kind of like really wimpy compared to Stick to Your Guns, and it's even wimpy compared to Ways Away. Kind of, it's not about being like angry or fast or hard or anything. And so like having a guy screaming just seemed like kind of out of left field, you know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
to me, when we were just driving home from the recording studio, and I was telling Jess, it was just me and Jesse, and I was saying like, we're like an unexpected pair, like we really at least in my opinion, like no one else has to agree with me, but together we write like I write music that really fits his voice and his singing writing and vice versa. And he was like, yeah, he was like, I think he agreed. So I think people that like Ways Away sort of appreciate the fact that like two guys or two people, I mean, don't get together that fit together so well, like just every day, you know?
Yeah.
There's something, I'm not saying we're the greatest band in the world or anything, but there's something kind of special about like our pairing, I think.
Yeah. Mom, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm like about to pass out. Like I feel super, super lightheaded. I feel
You
like
want some water?
I just feel like
I
I'm
don't think you're gonna pass
I
out.
also feel like I'm like falling over, even though I'm completely still. So I don't know what's happening.
Sheets are red. All right, I'll
Do
get
you
you water.
want
We can
you
cut
want
this
to
part out.
reschedule?
What?
You
No, we
might
don't
be
have
fine
to.
with drink.
I'll probably be fine. I just need water. But I just feel like I'm like falling over. But
A little bit?
we'll probably be fine.
If not, we're better. How about that?
Okay. I'll
Continue.
just continue.
Hang in there.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Come on,
I just-
Gabe, you can do it.
It's like a weird feeling. Like it feels like so I'm staying completely still, but it feels like I'm like falling backwards for some reason. It's really weird.
Oh, yeah. One time when I was a kid, I was playing soccer and either I didn't eat enough or something. And I was in the field and all of a sudden everything sort of looked like TV fuzz and went black and white. And then the next thing I knew I had fainted and everyone was crowded around me and they're like, "Are you okay?"
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I guess when you
fainted
get
before.
dehydrated, I could do that.
I mean, what was I gonna say? I didn't eat much today. I ate like just like a hot dog and a bagel because I had band practice and I was really busy today. So I
Yeah.
kind of just forgot to eat for.
And you just had hot chocolate, which is all sugar.
Oh yeah, maybe I had too much sugar.
Are you you're homeschooled, right? Weren't you telling me that?
Yep,
How's
I
that
think I'm
going?
good.
How is that going? You like that?
Yeah, good. I mean, I don't know what it's like to be in school because I've never been to school, but I'm kind of glad a lot of my friends say it sucks.
How do you like meet your friends online mostly or what? Or just neighbor?
Usually just like I mean, they're just like your friend, mom. They're usually like your friends' friends.
My friend's kids, you mean?
I mean, yeah, your friends' kids.
Yeah.
So
Talk about Park Day.
wait, so are we? Is this gonna be all cut out or
We'll probably keep it. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Let's
Um,
keep it. Let's learn
there's
more
this,
about
like-
each other.
Yeah. But there's this like park day thing we do every Wednesday, and yeah, we'll be going tomorrow. But there's like a bunch of kids. They're like, I mean, sometimes the summer break there'll be like kids that go to school that go, but yeah, we go in our area, so like Delaware, and there's like two parks in Maryland, I think, that we go to. It's just all across Delaware, and we go every Wednesday, and there's a bunch of kids there, and we just all hang out for a few hours. It's fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's how you found your bass player.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how I found the bass player for my band, World of Chaos.
How old is your bass player your age or older?
He's 15 and I'm 13. I almost said 12 because I just turned 13 like Wait, a month ago today I turned 13. So
Heck yeah. Happy birthday.
thank you.
Right on.
Well, I mean, when this comes out, the drummer will be 15. His birthday, as we're recording this, his birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday, Jaden. And
Happy birthday.
yeah. But today also today we had like a new member try out, and I think she's officially in the band now. So now we have two guitarists because we've always just had like one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
She's
And so-
13.
Yeah, she's 13. It sounded a lot better.
Did she have a good guitar?
I don't know. She didn't bring her guitar to practice. Because she just used one of mine because it was easier because I have a lot.
Oh, you do? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I was but the way like me and my mom found out about Ways Away is we were at a Stick to Your Guns show. I think it was in June. I think June or July. I don't remember. But we found Ways Away this year because Jesse told me he was playing Fest, and I was confused. I was like, Stick to Your Guns isn't playing Fest, right? And then he was like, No, I'm in another band called Ways Away, and I was like, What? And then we listened to them.
All day, every day.
Yeah. Because you got very obsessed with them. But I also like them a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. I'm
Yeah.
totally stoked that you guys were hanging out. I remember like when in Orlando, like you don't remember, but we talked at the merch booth, and then when we were playing, I looked down and you were like head was on the monitor speaker cabinet. And like, cause I'm like like an older guy, like your dad's age or whatever, I was like, oh no, that kid's got to move his head or else it's gonna be bad for his ears or whatever. And then I thought to myself, that's the most on rock band guy thing to do, to be worried about a kid's ears.
Yeah.
So I did. So I just like I thought to myself, should I like lean over and tell this kid maybe to like move back a step or whatever? And I go, he's probably not gonna like that. I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
I had earplugs in, but it probably wasn't. I was just really sleepy because yeah, we went to Disney. We went like we have a Disney trip and it usually aligns with Fest. So before that day we went to Disney and we were there all day. So I was extremely tired. I did not sleep enough. So I was kind of taking like little mini naps in between songs almost
Yeah.
in my eyes. Enough to keep me
I
awake.
I used to go to concerts all the time, and I used to tour just constantly and go to sleep at 3 in the morning, like every night. And I used to also like drink, like alcohol and stuff, which I haven't done for years. But now if I stay up like till like 2 or 1 or whatever, I just get so tired. Disney or no Disney.
Yeah, I usually stay up till like 1 or 2 just playing video games.
Oh yeah, what do you play?
I mean, it's not. You probably haven't heard of it. It's not a very popular game. It's called Geometry Dash.
No. Is it like educational kind of video game?
No, not really.
Sounds like it, but it's not.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. So, okay, so the basics of it is you're this like little cube, and there's songs to like music, and you're moving, and you have to like jump over obstacles and stuff by clicking.
On the rhythm?
The rhythm
Yeah,
game.
it's a rhythm game, but there's also like different game modes. Like there's a ship, and you can like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's some of the levels are like insanely hard. Like I've been playing the game for years and I still haven't beat them. I build levels. You can also like build levels and publish them. I build some. They're just not that great. But
You can build a level that's based on like your band
um,
songs.
not so you can't. You kind of can do that, but not really. So all the songs they have to. Do you know the website Newgrounds?
Nah.
Okay, so it's like it has like a bunch of stuff on it. There's like games and there's like I'm not even sure it's like meant for kids. Like it's not like creepy, but it's like I think it was made like by adults and it's like more like mature games, but like with like blood and stuff. But the songs on there, that's what Geometry Dash runs off of. So you take like the only songs you can use are ones on Newgrounds and everyone can upload to there, but you can't like use like songs on Spotify and stuff.
No. Oh, okay.
It would be cooler. The only way to do that is you have to go into the game files and replace one of the songs with a different song, but it'll only be that way for you and not anyone else. So
Oh,
yeah.
do you play it on the PC?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I also play like some games that you probably have heard of. I also play like Fortnite and Minecraft sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes
Every kid plays Minecraft.
yeah,
Like
Minecraft.
every kid on the planet pretty much plays Minecraft.
What?
Every kid on the planet, except for your brother.
He does sometimes.
Okay.
So I think
Like,
everyone on the planet
But
does.
when I was a kid, like, and your mom was a kid, like nothing like Fortnite existed, and then in only a couple of few years, it just seems like every kid, at least every kid knows about it, and like, just like so many people play it, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, my two things are pretty much I mean, I think every kid plays video games, but my two things are like video games and music.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so my favorite Ways Away song is it's probably Die on the Vine. Do you have a favorite song?
Well, I don't really like listen to my own songs, but that I have songs that I like to play because they're kind of fun to play. And but like I'm like one of those impatient kind of like constantly like moving forward kind of people. So like as much as like I appreciate like older stuff, I'm like much more interested in what we're doing now. Which I hate with bands that I like. Because like if there's like I will go see a band that I like, I don't want them to play new songs. I want them to play the songs I know and love. But for me in the band, like uh we have like 14 songs now that we're just finishing up, and I'm like much more interested in those than I am in the ones that you've heard. Well, and also you get kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't say I got sick of the older ones, but it's just like I was like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Those are okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also
Oh,
just
sorry.
tend to like the mellower ones. Like I liked Eye in the Vine because it's kind of like a mellower one. Um, but like when we play live, like the audience usually likes the ones that are a little bit faster or a little bit more like upbeat or whatever. So like if you can't ask me because I'll just like the mellow ones that everyone don't like that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for when the record comes out because that's gonna be cool to hear all the new songs.
Yeah, did the new Stick to Your Guns already come out? It did, didn't it? Or is it about to come out?
Not sure.
I didn't know about that, so
Oh.
sure. I mean, you can check.
Anyway, there's a lot of Jesse coming out in the world in the next couple of months.
Yeah. That's a new photo. Oh yeah, it did.
Just a
More
single.
than a witness. Wait, yeah, a single came out. Wait, click on it. See how many. Sometimes an EP is called a single. Oh yeah, just one song.
But they have, oh yeah, well, it's not out yet, but they have a new album coming out also. That will come out before Ways Away.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of would have kind of expected it because there was that single that came out, but I I don't know. I think I like Ways Away a little bit more than Stick to Your Guns. I'm not sure though. They're just so much different.
Yeah, they are different.
It's like yeah, it's like comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah. It's not a competition.
Yeah, but yeah, they're I'm not like them both. It just depends what I want to listen to. If I want to listen to Screamy
But when I
Crazy,
talked to you out front of that show, you said you like heavy music.
yeah, but I also like Hot Water Music and Flatliners and
Cursive.
Ways Away. Yeah, and Cursive.
Yeah.
And Earth,
It's
which
kind
is
of
heavy.
yeah, it's kind of funny. I have an Unearth hoodie. Do you know the band Unearth?
I only know them by name and like t-shirts. I never heard them.
Okay, yeah, but
Very heavy.
they opened for like Lamb of God, so they're pretty crazy. Do you know the band Cursive?
Yes.
Yeah, they're kind of funny. Cursive and Unearth. They're very different.
Yeah.
Have you heard the new Cursive record?
No, I haven't heard it yet. Everyone says it's really great though.
It's great, yeah.
Yeah.
You should check it out like sometime soon because it's really really like it's
Perfect
Yeah,
record.
it's perfect.
A plus approved.
Let me
Yeah,
just say, my
I've been
husband,
meaning to.
my husband never liked Cursive.
Yeah,
He
well,
hated them,
he
and
had to
it is
leave
his
Cursive.
favorite album.
Nice.
Like
It has changed him
we were at Fest in 2022. He had to leave while Cursive played. Now he loves Cursive.
because of the new album.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was, yeah, Ways Away played that show too, and that was because it was so hot. That's probably why he had to leave. I mean, no, Samiam played that show, and it was so hot. It was outdoors at
Outside,
the
yeah.
Diddley, and it was in the middle of the day, and it was so hot.
I mean, it was probably that was probably also a contributing factor, but he was like, I cannot deal with this. So he had like he hates. I mean, he
Oh no.
more, but he hated Cursive. But
Oh
now
no. Oh well. But now he loves them.
I might have watched a little bit of Sam I Am. I don't know any Sam I Am for some reason. I need to listen to you guys more, but yeah. What
You
song do
don't
you
need to. Was that what song should I recommend? I'd say if you start at the record that's called Astray. That's what I would do if I were you. Just put that record on. See,
Oh,
see if you like it. Musically, it sounds just like Goes Away because I write all, not all, but most of the music.
yeah.
Oh, calm down. But the vocals are very different.
Yeah. So where do you live and have you always lived there?
No, I live in downtown Los Angeles, and I live in a place that's the longest I've lived in any place because I moved here in 2002. But
Oh,
I'm from Northern California, like 5 hours north, in a town called Berkeley,
I see.
near San Francisco.
I think I know Berkeley, California. I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, I went to college too, also at Berkeley. So I
Nice.
went to college there, yeah.
So you've only lived in those two places?
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, I mean I've been to California once, because I went me and my mom went to Japan in January 2024. But yeah, we had like a layover in California, so and we got to
nice.
see LA. Yeah,
Nice.
on the way there it was LA, then on the way back it was LA. But the first one we just like slept in the airport because it was overnight. But the other one we have like some friends in LA, and our friend named Corey, he drove us around LA and he showed us like the cool areas. So yeah.
That's fun.
Mhm.
Maybe you get in the future you'll have more time to like check stuff out.
Yeah. He in his he has a dog named Dog, which is a funny name for a dog.
That's funny.
Yeah. It
I
also
call my dog a lot, actually. I like, come on, dog, let's go, doggy.
yeah. It also like rained almost the whole time, which sucks because it rains like, I mean, isn't it
Whatever.
like how many days of the year? It's like really low, right?
Yeah, like maybe like sometimes like 10 days. Sometimes like maybe the most it will rain will be like 40.
Yeah.
But
But
usually, especially there's been lots of droughts recently. So in last 10 years, like some years it just almost never rains. Like it skips the whole season.
it's crazy. But the one day we had in Los Angeles, come on.
Oh, wow. You
It
had
was
a
still
rain
fine with
day?
the rain.
Yeah.
So what's a band that you've played a show with that you're really proud to say you've played a show with?
Um, that's a good question. Like, I guess like more like touring, like the band that was nice to us and toured us, like we went to Japan with them and we went to the States with them, was Green Day in like the late 90s, where like that was probably the time in my life where in a band where I felt the most kind of like rock starry, like saw crazy things and did crazy things and played in front of the like big crowds and stuff. Which isn't to say that was like necessarily like the funnest shows or anything necessarily. It's not about how big it is, but like it was like a cool kind of like period in my life where like I could sort of like fantasize that, hey, I'm like a rock guy doing rock things, you know? That was kind
Yeah.
of neat. And I like Green Day. I mean, I never like before we toured with them, like we knew them. Even when they were a small band, we knew them because we're from the same area and same age. I liked them and stuff, but I never really like cared. And then they got big, and like I hate to say it, but if I'm honest, I sort of kind of got like, kind of like jealous of them. Not like super jealous, but like I didn't let myself really like pay attention to them because I was kind of like, oh, those lucky guys, what. And then when we like went to Japan together, like it's when I sort of reconnected, or like they were so big, obviously they were just so much bigger that I was no longer jealous of them. And I could actually like kind of like listen to them like you or anyone else listens to them, like without clouded kind of history. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if this makes sense to you. It's like it's a weird kind of like thing to say. But it was like, especially Japan. Like Japan was like a crazy 2 weeks of just like weird, fun times and big shows and stuff. But we played with a lot of like really big bands, and we played like with a lot of really big bands that I ended up hating. Like we played before they got big. We did a whole tour. Blink-182 opened up for us, and we all hated Blink-182. Not we hated their music. We hated the guys. We actually we kind of like the drummer who got kicked out of the band later, but the two guys who are now worldwide famous, we really did not like them. We thought they were kind of dicks. And it sounds funny because they're like such big stars and whatever, and everyone loves them and stuff, but like that was not fun. But we toured Bad Religion, and that was great.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
We
I
toured we toured
really,
with lots of bands. Hot Water Music, we toured with a lot, and like we're really good friends with them. Love them.
yeah. But Bad Religion was my first like concert I ever went to.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
They're
That's a good
awesome.
one.
Um, yeah, like sweet. You said Blink-182 opened for you guys?
Yeah, this is like we did a 3 week tour with them, maybe like 6 months before the record called Dude Ranch came out.
Oh
And
wow.
so like, yeah, they were a small band, like knowing who everywhere we played with them, like knowing who they were. And then just like literally 6 or 8 months later, they were like on MTV and on the radio, and they were like this huge band. And we're like, oh, we were like another like jealousy moment where we were like, those bastards are famous now. Like,
Um, it's well, so you know how you said you guys opened for Green Day?
hmm
My little brother, he's in the other room right now. He really likes Green Day, so he would probably think it's cool that you guys opened for Green Day in Japan and the US.
Yeah, yeah. We played with them a lot, like also like where we would just play like a couple of shows with them here and there.
Yeah. Wait,
Not in a
when
long time though.
what?
Not in a long time.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that must have been. So, wait, did they play like arenas or what?
So, so the US tour that we did, like the record that was out at the time was Nimrod. And although I think that's a really great record, it was like not one of the more popular records. So it was, I would say it was a little bit of a down period for them. So we were playing like smaller little like hockey arenas where they would put um like a curtain in the middle, kind of, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like 10,000 people, it was like 5,000 people. So it was big, it was huge. For us, it was huge, but I think they were kind of bummed. But in Japan, it was much bigger. It was the same time period, but in Japan, it was like such a big deal that Green Day were going because they had only gone, I think, once or twice before that, and everyone was flipping out over them.
Yeah.
They were like the biggest thing. They weren't like they are now, but they were huge.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I already said it, but when I was talking about when I went to California, yeah, that was like a layover in Japan. That was really, really fun. I stayed there for 4 days and saw Sick of It All 2 of those days
Oh wow,
because they like did a tour the same time that we were there. It was cool.
that's fun. That's fun.
We went to this like you know the animal capybara?
Yep.
Yeah, so you know like cat cafes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a capybara cafe, and you
Yeah,
had
I know about that place because I love capybaras. So, but when I went to Brazil last time with Samiam, I went to a park and hung out with wild capybaras. It was really cool.
nice. Did they like go up to you or?
No, I was because you always see on YouTube how friendly they are, but like in the wild they were a little skittish and a little scared. As long as like you could get right up next to them, as long as you sort of like didn't look at them and didn't try to pet them or anything. They because they were like lying in the grass by this kind of like I don't know what you call it, like it's kind of like a river kind of thing. And if you we were on our bikes in this path, and then whenever we see a pack of them, we'd stop. And it like obviously if you got off your bike and ran to them, they just like run all scared. And we didn't do that. But you couldn't really like you had to be quiet and you had to slowly and calmly and like get low and get up to them. But they didn't like to be touched either. Like I tried to pet a couple of them and they were fine with me. And then when I touched them, they're like, "Ugh, don't touch me," you know? So it was a lot different. Although it was really cool, it was awesome. It was a lot different than those YouTube videos where you see them getting along with everybody. Like you see them, a capybara standing on the back of a crocodile or whatever, and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's funny. I
Yeah.
mean, because there's like, I mean, ours let them pet them because I think the owner of the capybara cafe, I think that was also his like house.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
seen the YouTube video of that place.
yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. I
If
thought it was a hotel. No?
maybe I don't think it
There's
was.
more than one.
Yeah, there might be
Oh,
multiple.
really?
Um,
Cafe Capybara or something.
no, it was like capybara. I think might be what it is in Japanese. I don't know.
I think it was like an hour train ride
Yeah,
from Tokyo.
we had to like an hour train ride. It was in like the outskirts of Tokyo, and Tokyo was huge.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, if Sam I Am or Ways Away ever go back to Japan, you should I mean Ways Away's never been to Japan, right?
No.
Yeah. But if Ways Away or Sam I Am like go to Japan, you
I
should
should
go to
check it out. I
cafe.
want to. That'd be fun. I
Yeah.
also saw the one, I don't know where it is, somewhere in Japan where there's like these uh like natural hot water springs or whatever, and there's all these monkeys and capybaras just like chilling in the snow in these like warm baths. Have you seen that video?
No, I haven't. That sounds
Yeah.
cool though.
Like I'd like to go there. Like you see these capybaras and they're just like so calm in the warm water, but you can tell it's like really cold because it's snowing. And there's all these monkeys chilling, and the monkeys just seem like old men because they're like just got these old men faces, and they're like they got their arms up in the side of the like pool, just like enjoying the warm water. It's really funny.
Wait, so you said that's in Japan?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Is it in like Tokyo or is it somewhere else?
No, it's somewhere in the middle of nowhere, or I mean like out there, like
Yeah.
rural Japan.
Hmm. That sounds cool.
Yeah. I love monkeys. When I went to Brazil last time, not only did we go see the capybaras, but when we were in Rio, we went to this like it was kind of like a old fortress that's now a museum, and there was all sorts of wild monkeys everywhere, and that was just like so cool to see monkeys chilling and running around and playing with each other. That was really cool.
Yeah. I don't think I've wait, one second. I don't think I've ever like actually seen like monkeys in person, but they're really cool. I've seen like sometimes I'll just like watch videos of like just monkeys being like just like swinging around and stuff.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
They're awesome.
I get sad when I think about how some monkeys like really hate people and stuff and like throw their poop and whatever. And they're I don't like it because I just want to be friends with them all because they look so fun. They look like little kids having fun in the playground, and I want to be pals with them.
Yeah, I'm convinced those things can speak English. They just don't want to pay
Like
taxes.
monkeys. That's a good thought.
So wait, where's your favorite place in the world you've ever played a show?
I really like South America. I really like Japan, and I really like Australia.
Nice.
I like Europe too. And there's some cities in America I like, but in general, I'm not like so fond of traveling in America. It's just like a lot of the same stuff. And I don't know. It's hard to eat well when you're in America because there's just like McDonald's and Denny's and stuff, you know, it's like
Yeah.
it's not that pleasant. Whereas when you're in like other countries, it's like it's much easier to like not eat like badly and stuff, you know? And it's
Yeah.
also if you have like a not so good show and you're in like Tokyo, for example, um, it's still a good night. Whereas if you're in like Cleveland, you might be like, oh man, that was a bad night. Now I gotta go sleep in a hotel in Cleveland. Like no one would, not some people would, but I wouldn't like choose to be in Cleveland ever, really.
Yeah.
No offense, Cleveland.
Hopefully we don't have any Cleveland viewers. We Roxy a Cleveland viewer?
I doubt she watches.
Okay.
My best friend's in Cleveland.
Sorry.
Let's just hope she
Her
doesn't watch this
her
one.
street is awesome though. She has a
Yeah,
great
she has. It's like it touches the water, and at the end, there's like a little ledge that you can sit on, and it's on the what
Oh, like Cleveland Heights? Is that what you're talking about? Like by the waterfront?
in Cleveland, but her street goes all the way to the edge of Cleveland because
Lake Erie, maybe?
Lake Erie. It touches Lake Erie, and you could just sit and dip your feet in the water.
It's like a magical neighborhood in the middle of Cleveland. It's
That
crazy.
sounds fun. That sounds fun.
So
I
cute.
might have to reevaluate my Cleveland thoughts.
Just that one street.
maybe just the like actual like city part of Cleveland isn't. I mean, I've been to like the city part of Cleveland. It's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. I just wouldn't choose to be there.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's not talk about how bad Cleveland is. I feel bad now. All Cleveland people, like their ears are burning.
I don't think it's great. It just seems like a normal city to me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
me.
that's my point though. When you asked about like where you like to go, it's like way funner for me to be in some weird place that's much different than home than just another place that's kind of like home.
Yeah. I've so with World of Chaos, we've only played um you know about World of Chaos, right? That's my band that I sing and play
Yeah.
guitar in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The kid band.
talked about it earlier. Yeah. We've only played in Delaware, PA, and New Jersey, which are all states that my state borders. Well, no, one of them state that I live in. But we're going to Massachusetts in January, so that'll be fun.
Oh, that's really cool.
Weather permitting.
Hopefully, if it snows, we're gonna have to drop because that's not safe. Really, driving in snow for 6 hours.
Yeah, you get in some just
Suck.
like difficult situations being in a band.
Yeah. Yeah. But with Dog Control, I've been to a bunch of states, and we've been to the UK, so really
That's
fun.
killer. That's great.
Been to Wales and England specifically.
You're killing it.
Well, so
Yeah.
I didn't play. So okay, so Thought Control did 2 UK tours. I was only in the band for one of them, but I went on the first one as a roadie because my dad's the drummer.
Right.
Yeah, but on the second one, I've only played in the US and in England, but yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Uh,
You got your whole life ahead of you to play everywhere else.
So we got a couple more questions, and I'll let you go.
Okay. I gotta go meet my brother. We're gonna go do a little walk around the reservoir with Cheeto, with my dog.
I'll try to speed it up so you can
No, I'm not saying that. No, no, I'm not saying that.
uh, but yeah, just and it's wait. So what time is it for you? It's
7.
like it's only
It is.
7.
Yeah, it's right about 7.
Okay, I was like, it's not that. I was like,
10
it would be a little late to do it because it's 10 here. I'm gonna speed it up though. Yeah. Um. So, what was your favorite TV show or like movie when you were my age?
When I was your age, well, my favorite movie was probably this one called The Jerk. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of a guy named Steve Martin?
I don't think
Guy
so.
with white hair?
I don't think so, but we'll watch it. It's funny.
It's just it's a story about like a lovable kind of loser kind of guy.
It's
But
good.
yeah, that and then TV show, like like when like when your mom and I were like kids, like it wasn't like now. We didn't have a lot of options. A lot of times we watched what was on because that's all the options. There's only like 2 or 3 options of things to watch. And so I really liked this one TV show called The $6 Million Man, which was about a guy that like I think during war times got like some of his like arms and legs chopped off, and then they put like robot arms on, and so he had like kind of superpowers, and it was like super cheesy because like it was before computers could do special effects and stuff, and I remember really loving that one. But I also really loved a TV show called The Beverly Hillbillies, and that was from like really a long time ago, and it was about like uh it was like hickey people, you know what I mean by that? Like backcountry folk from like from that discovered oil in their backyard. And so suddenly they were like millionaires. And so they decided to move to Beverly Hills, you know, to like the rich part of LA. But
Funny.
they were still like it was so old it was in black and white.
Wow.
Because before color. And it was if you look at it now, it's so silly and like pretty dumb. But when I was a kid, like there were so few options. I just liked what was on TV, and I used to love that one.
I know Beverly Hills because the Circle Jerks, you know, their song Beverly
Yeah.
Hills.
Oh yeah.
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 There has a song called Beverly Hills, but
Yep.
yeah.
You know about Century City too, then, because
Yep.
Century City's in that song.
Everything's so nice and pretty.
Yeah, there's some more lyrics, but we should probably not talk about them.
Wait, I forgot the lyrics.
Just continue.
Okay, so well, if you could tell your 13-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Uh, well, when I was 13, I wasn't worried about anything yet, but like in the years to come, I was started getting worried about things about life, you know, like what I was gonna do, and like I just got a little bit scared about like the future, but probably not yet at 13. But I would tell the slightly older 13 person not to worry about it. And like life just happens and you just go with the flow and you don't have to worry about it quite as much and everything works out so one way or another. Um, I would say like maybe to a 13-year-old, I would say just try to have fun and not, there's plenty of time in your life that you have to be very serious and take things seriously. But at your age to like find that balance of like studying, of course, and like being serious when you have to be, but also still being a kid and just have fun, you know?
Yep.
And not be in a rush to grow up, just like let things happen naturally.
Yeah, nice advice. Well, yeah, anything to add before we wrap it up?
Just that was really nice to meet you and your mom and dad, and thanks for having me on your podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks to Sergie for joining me today, and thanks to all of you for watching or listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
Bye.